In this vlog, we're on our way to the HubNut Social up at the Motorist near Leeds. We're in Giselle. Giselle is quite heavily laden. We've got pretty much everything, including the kitchen sink. We've got Titty Doo sat on the back shelf there. Diego in his little carrier down here at the front. And Miss HubNut just there. Wow. So you can have the camera now.
Right in the face. Nice, thanks.
Right in the face. Yeah. So the journey is beginning. And actually, before I put my seatbelt on, I'm going to have to go and get the power for all the various microphones and everything. But yeah, really looking forward to it. It's going to be splendid. We've got a boot full of merch, tables, all sorts. Pretty much everything fitted in the boot. So it's just our personal stuff that's clobbering everything up, really, isn't it, Titch? So yeah, here we go. Woo! Oh, we are just leaving Lidl in Newtown, having just had a very delicious lunch. Cafe is not really practical when you've got two dogs with you, so we stopped there instead. Miss HubNut did a grand job of providing lunch. What was lunch today?
We had baguette, which is still warm, because Lidl have a very good bakery section. Some smoked cheese and ham. Oh,
sorry, show something other than my face, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, some smoked cheese and ham. And we bought some beef jerky, which possibly with hindsight, with it going psychotic in the back, was not.
Yeah, do you want to show the psychotic hound? There's the Queen. She's been complaining about a lack of leg room in this car compared to Betty.
Yeah, she's not impressed.
She hasn't got the entire rear seat because we're so full of stuff.
Yes, mostly their stuff.
And should probably explain. You may have noticed the HubMutts vanished on the last trip. They stayed with family down in the south of England, so we didn't lose them. We weren't forced to sell them. They will be rejoining us after the Easter holidays.
So probably get another vlog where they reappear.
Yes. And I've also got a correction, annoyingly. I've just put out the Suzuki Swift Sport video today. And my 5 seconds of research before I drove that car let me down. It isn't 160 brake horsepower, it's 123.
That was very on the cuff, though.
Yeah, there was no preparation time for that at all, really. It was just like, do you want to drive this car? And not even ahead of us meeting up, I just sort of turned up and it was like, okay, yeah, I'll give it a go.
I believe the words were, you must drive this car.
Yeah, so I did. So that was
that
nice.
Sounds lovely.
But yeah, I did have a little lapse on the stats there. I wonder if there was a high performance version that had the 160. I definitely saw 160 somewhere. Yeah, I mean, we've been travelling for a couple of hours so far. We've had 2 dog stops, one of which included lunch, so we're not doing too badly.
No, and we're just meandering our way up. There's no
rush.
It's
quite nice. We haven't got any deadline. We can't get into our Airbnb until after, well, I think I said we'd be there about 6 o'clock. So yeah, it's nice to...
And we're going to do a stop on the way, because Katie of Wrenching Wedge fame has very kindly offered for us to stop by for a cuppa.
Slight change of scene as we find ourselves up near Leeds, going along the M62. Just had a nice stop off with Wrenching Wench for a nice cup of tea and a natter, so that was pleasant.
Yep, huge thank you, Katie, and biscuits.
And biscuits,
yeah.
So she's coming to the show with her Audi 100 Avant tomorrow. So looking forward to having a good nose around that.
We just met her Scirocco.
Yeah, I've seen the Scirocco before.
Yes, Festival of Exceptional, I think.
Yeah, and also Late Break Show. You weren't at that one.
I know, true.
Yeah. But yeah, everything's going reasonably well. We've had to create a bit of a barrier here to spin the camera around. Because a certain dog decided she wanted to join us at one point, which was a little bit exciting. Thankfully before we hit the motorway, so we could fairly easily stop and deal with the situation. But Queen Titch has settled down quite nicely in the back. Do you want to show her snoozing away there?
Oh. If I can find it, though.
See, the centre armrest is just perfect for a dog's face.
It's this really weird angle.
Yeah. Right, yeah, we're making good time. I'm currently doing 57 miles an hour. We're just cruising along. We're in no rush. Save us a bit of fuel as we're driving along. But yeah, so far, so unexceptional.
Yeah, it has been. We've been very lucky. Bear in mind, this is Good Friday.
Yeah.
This is no mean feat. We've only hit traffic once, and that wasn't even that sick.
No, a bit sticky around Llangollen on the A5 as it always is. Terrible road layout there.
I've suggested a diversion to Hull because that's where caravans are made. But Miss HubNut doesn't seem very keen on that idea.
No, I've been to Hull before.
But if anybody happens to work for a static caravan builder, this is a bit sad.
Here we go. A bit.
No, I don't think it's sad. But I would love to go and see a static caravan production line. I don't mind Willoughby, ABI, Pemberton.
I will agree to this, as long as we can go to somewhere where they dismantle caravans as well. We'll show the full life cycle of a caravan.
You want to go down that route, do you?
Yeah.
You want to start in the wonderful world of caravans?
Yeah, and then I want to end it very swiftly afterwards.
Swift way, no pun intended. But yeah, I'd love to see the production line. It's something I've wanted to do since I've worked for a certain holiday company and I never got the opportunity to do.
Yeah, we're stopping near Pontefract in an Airbnb tonight. So we're going to get settled in. Early start tomorrow to get to the Motorist for the social. And then we hurtle down to Cambridge, or Cambridgeshire, for the 2CVGB National, which is taking place in St Ives. And we're hoping people don't get the wrong St Ives.
Oh crikey, I've known people get the wrong Newquay before.
Yeah, because there is also one, quite famous one down in Cornwall.
Quick question, folks. Over there is Haribo. Is it Haribo plant? Is it Haribo offices? Also, is it here because Haribo make Pontefract cakes and we're near Pontefract? Are
That's a good
Pontefract
point.
cakes one of those items that you have to be in the place to make them?
I mean, it looks like a factory. They're
Oh, it
making
does.
something.
I'm just intrigued to know. Sorry, folks. Digression. Standard.
Yeah, should we get on with the good morning and welcome to day 2 of this road trip?
Good morning and welcome to day 2 of this road trip.
Yeah, we are just rejoining the M62 after our little stop off in Pontefract. And yeah, heading to the social. Very, very excited now. It's actually happening. We're seeing all the social media posts, people going on about what they're going to be bringing. Going to be some amazing cars there, really looking forward to seeing them. And one amazing bus.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're running a little bit late this morning, but should be alright.
Well,
get there and get settled in.
yes. Yeah, exciting times. And we have heard rumours from one certain Steph that there are already people there.
Yes.
Dun,
Despite the fact
dun,
the doors
dun.
don't open till 9, the event doesn't start till 10. So
It's okay. They got a Steph to deal with.
yeah, she'll sort them out.
But there are people travelling from far and wide to come to this. There are people staying overnight and whatnot last night. I've just seen some sad news on Twitter. Chris Evans was bringing his Ford car and he put it...
Just going to continue showing my face, are you? While you're
Oh yeah.
talking?
He put it through... Oh gosh, that's bright. Put it through an MOT this week. And she came through it and he's got COVID.
Yeah, sad time.
Absolutely gutting. So I'm very sorry, Chris. I hope to see you at another social in the not too distant future.
Yep, there will be more. We're forming up plans for meets, socials around the country, so further adventures will be happening.
Yes. Oh, it's nice to see that shiny thing in the sky.
Yeah, I don't recognise it. What is it?
I don't know. It better be in Mallorca when we go there.
I think it could be quite hot today.
Yeah, possibly.
Thank goodness we're not in a black car with no air conditioning.
Oh, awkward.
That is awkward. Oh. We've just arrived at the Motorist for the HubNut Social. The first cars have started arriving already, but most importantly, we've got a bus. The Leyland Super National has just arrived. I've seen so many photos about the restoration of this bus, so this is absolutely magical. Listen to the noise. Morning. Oh, flag. Will you join us after the HubNut Social? We've got, it's 140 miles, we've already done 30 of them as we head towards Cambridge now. But thought it's probably a good idea to reflect on the day that has been, because it has been a great day, I think.
This is going to be hilarious if you ask me about the cars, because I could only see the front 3 rows.
Yeah, you didn't get to see many cars. And
No.
to be honest, even I missed some, because cars were coming in all the time. I did one walk around the show, which took quite a long time. There's a lot to see. And then when I got back to the stand, I was looking back through and I could see cars. I just thought, well, that wasn't there when I started. So yeah, thank you everyone who bought so many different cars. A spectacular
God.
range from
range
Regal,
was amazing.
Austin 7, There were Ferraris, a Honda NSX. The mix of cars was just extraordinary.
The Austin 7 had driven about 80 miles to get there.
Yeah, and then it wouldn't start.
It
got stage fright.
It wasn't too antsy though.
It took a while. He had a few goes at it.
I think that guy felt so nervous, bless him.
Yeah, and I think the car felt nervous because everyone was looking at it.
And I think it's amazing because he was a young guy driving that Austin 7.
Yeah, he hadn't had it long, had he?
No, since November, if I remember rightly.
Yeah. Which is brilliant because we need younger folk getting interested in old cars, or we're kind of doomed. I kind of like an Austin 7 myself. It's just we already have too many cars. But yeah, amazing mix. Special thanks to Craig for bringing down his Leyland Super National bus. Oh, that thing is amazing. We're hoping to have a closer look at that in a future video.
Oh yeah, I'm loving the fact. So I was on the stall all day and it was lovely.
Come on, you've got to show yourself on camera, not just me.
I think that's me.
Yeah.
So I was on stall all day. This is pretty standard. So I did only see the first few rows of cars. So I did see the Austin 7 and I did see the Matiz.
The V6
the
Matiz.
V6 Matiz, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's another contender for vehicle of the day.
So, where was I going with this? Oh yes, the bus. So the bus is very similar to something I went to school on. So, in fact, I did go to school on a Super National, but this is not like this one. Because why?
This one was used as a VIP transport bus for a time, and has transported the likes of Dolly Parton and Fleetwood Mac.
And what's the relevance of Dolly Parton and Fleetwood Mac?
I think you mentioned you might like some of their songs once. Was that it? Oh no, Obsessed.
Yeah. Especially Dolly. Oh my God.
I meant to tell you, but then the day just ran away with
Dolly is God. I might have to go and light a candle and worship. Oh,
yeah.
Dolly was here. But yeah, so I'm gutted I didn't go on that bus. And also my original plan was to sit on the back of the bus and sit on the back of the bus.
Over yourself around the windscreen, not just me sitting here.
Yeah, there's a random burger in front of me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about random burger.
Yeah, so the original plan was to go sit on the back of the bus and do my eyeshadow. Yes, we have a burger because I didn't manage to eat lunch because I was very, very busy. So I think we're going to let a certain pair of hounds have that. Because apart from being vocal, they have been pretty.
You did make some chips though, and they're all good chips, aren't they?
They were very nice chips, but then quite a lot of them went in the titch. Because a certain Steph gave her a couple of chips.
What, this sleepy dog here? There's no sleeping offset chips.
The mutts are absolutely passed out. But Steph gave her a couple of chips, so then she was psychotically looking for
Give me more chips.
Exactly that. And then barking because she didn't get chips.
Yeah, the dogs have been hard work today, but I think a lot of people enjoyed meeting them, so...
Yeah, they've just been very vocal.
Yeah, it's quite exciting for them.
And they've been hundreds of miles, so I think they've been very good bearing that in mind.
Well, we are just in Giselle. She's just rising up after a very pleasant day here at the 2CV GB National. I'm afraid I haven't particularly recorded anything. I'm just experimenting with camera angles. Why the hell not?
What on earth is that?
Because we've just been chilling out here all day. It's just been lovely to catch up with so many friends.
As you can probably hear, we're both a little bit hoarse.
Yeah, we've been talking to a lot of people. But we got the
also we were talking a lot yesterday.
Maharis with Huskies that seem to be colour coordinated to the Maharis. That's quite impressive.
Oh, yeah.
There's a beautiful TVR Griffith here behind us. It was parked up with the BXs, possibly because it uses the same windscreen wiper bar. I think that's probably it for washing the windscreen. Yeah, I've given you all the fun facts today. So yeah, we're going to set off and have a mooch around on our way out.
Shall I hold the camera and you drive?
You could do, but the Ami's on my side. So look at these lovely Ami 6s. And then we got an Ami 8 there and a Super with the flat 4 GS engine. And a HubNut sticker in the window.
Way.
And I want to come around this way.
For all the win.
For all these lovely vans and this lovely old 2CV. And then I'm going to pass you across to Miss HubNut.
Where am I going, boyfriend?
To look at David and his Lomax.
Lomax?
So that's for Wrenching Wench who goes on. Farewell.
What's happened here? Have you got it on
we're on the selfie
screen?
screen. Yeah. So
do I click that button?
well, let's just have a look at the Bijou and then we'll pause. So Bijou, one of 211 built, I think.
Oh, in entirety.
Yeah, and that's not Ellie.
No, that's
and
not.
We keep on looking at her and thinking it is.
It's weird because I keep catching her out the corner of my eye, and a lot of the stickers are the same.
Indeed. That's Tuck's Parts there, selling lots of 2CV bits, and he's also selling this remarkable 2CV, a rare red and grey 1 year only dolly, an original red and grey one, and he's after over £17,000 for it, but that is a reflection of the work that's gone into it. It is absolutely spectacularly lovely. Carry on, 2CV Racing Foker here, promoting the racing. We've got a 2CV Spot rare limited edition there from the 1970s.
Did you say there's very few? There's 3, did you say?
So there's going to be lots of stuff going on here later, but we're sadly going to miss. There's a Kaylee going on, there'll be entertainment. I don't think you're meant to go there, I think you're meant to go out that way.
Yeah, one-way system then, Brian.
Yeah,
okay,
so
we're following
we're
the
getting
post.
it wrong. We're going back, we're going back.
Post van now.
And we'll go this way instead. So yeah, lots of people having fun in the barns. It's a lovely venue, this Burley Hill Farm in St Ives. Mark, who runs the place, is an absolute gent. Topping up the Vino there in the back of the 2CV, very fitting. Yeah, some lovely boot lid art going on around the place as well.
Punch and Judy.
And yeah, it's just a spectacular array of cars. Look at that one, that's got some history on it. Oh, don't crash into Barry. There goes Mr. Coops with his big gun. And we're into the camping section now. So yeah, it isn't just that little display we were in. My friend Will's Belgian post office van. Genuine post office van.
Genuine.
Yeah, genuine.
Lots of 2CVs.
Yeah, 2CVs everywhere. Really is very pleasant.
And what did we see today, Ian? That might have ruined your life.
Forever. Well, we'll show the people.
Yes, we will show them.
So yeah, that's all the day visitor parking in there, I think. So we were in there earlier before we were allowed to join the display.
We got moved into
this
the
red
display.
van here is an Acadian Mixed, or Mixed. I'm not sure how you meant to pronounce it, but it's got the sliding side windows and would have had a rear seat.
Oh.
Make sure we're not running over their poles.
Yeah.
People packing up. Been a long weekend. We've got the Dutch here. We're looking around there. 2CV, that thing sounds absolutely amazing earlier on. So yeah, good to see the Dutch people here. I'm looking forward to getting to the Netherlands myself. I've discovered Japan Classic Sunday is happening in the Netherlands this year.
Oh yes, you told me this already.
Yeah, so I'm very keen.
Are you pretending
to go
it's
to
a surprise?
That. Yeah. But we'll see if I can actually make it. 007 there. But yeah, it's just a lovely relaxing vibe, as it always is at these 2CV meets. So yeah, very rare Ami 8 service van. Next to another Ellie alike.
Oh, she's going to be so miffed.
Yeah, we left her at home.
So very
Bye! Nice BX over here, late BX estate, about 1993.
Yes. A bit of a BX gallery.
Yeah.
Oh, and then left were there when we started filming.
No. Quick peek around to the left here, because we've got a Fiat Ducato with an H-van front end on it, which is particularly interesting. As is the H-van next to it with a 2CV sort of upper door on it. And we've got a nice colourful 2CV over here. That's got some amazing boot art on it. I can't remember what Lindsay's page is, but Lindsay Hort, H-O-R-T. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
That is lovely. We'll drop in a photo, because that is
lovely.
Yeah, lovely. I've got Renault Traffic, which is quite nice to see.
Yeah.
And a Dacia Duster just larging it up in the middle of the field. Yeah, quite a lot of people have already gone, I think, but nonetheless, there's another field up here as well, so we're going to have a nose around that.
It's a bank holiday, so people can stay all weekend if they want to.
Yeah. Yeah, just so nice to be back in a field full of 2CVs again. I've missed this so much. I'm slightly saddened we're not in our 2CV, but poor Ellie is not well.
But it was nice. I had a big long conversation with a gentleman that's got a GSA. That was his first car, a bit like your Myrtle story.
Ah.
It was his first car, and he moved to London in the car, and then he's looking to move out of London. Was looking to move out of London. He unfortunately had to sell the car, but when he was looking to move out of London, the car came up for sale. So it moved him in and out of London.
Oh, lovely.
She's off the road at the moment, but he's hoping to have her out some more.
Slight aside for the early Galaxy.
Yeah, I was going to say the Galaxy.
My mate Jules.
But yeah, he's hoping to have a. The only issues are battery and fuel's been sat in there for a long time. So that's really exciting.
And then we got our friends over this way as
Oh,
well.
I love this one. The pink and purple. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
my friend Nikki's.
not original. But beautiful.
Yeah, very, very nice.
And my favourite colours.
And got to have a 2CV with flowers on
yes,
it.
yeah.
That's lovely.
Superb.
But yeah, we're reaching the point I don't like at all.
I like this very much. Oh look, it's a GSA.
Another GSA.
What is that with the GSA? Oh, it's a caravan. And what is that on the GSA? Oh, that's a tow bar. Giselle, look.
No, cancel. Stop recording.
Giselle, you can be pulling a little space caravan.
I'm getting out and taking a picture of the GSAs together, and then we're sadly going to have to depart, which is a shame, but it's such a good event. And I'm going to take a photo, and you're going to see me taking a photo. So that's very weird. Yeah, there we go. The two GSAs together.
But just,
sorry, I'm talking over Miss
You
HubNut.
see it for your own eyes. That is a GSA with a tow bar pulling a Sprite caravan.
I was just talking all over you. Sorry, I forgot we're dual mic'd up, aren't we?
No, you weren't talking all over me. I only just spoke when you stopped speaking.
Oh, okay.
Well, I hope so. I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another Lomax, isn't it?
It is a Lomax.
But that's
a very,
four
very
wheel.
famous Lomax in 2CV circles. That has been around as long as I've been in the club, at least.
And French and Wench, it has a roof.
It does have a roof.
Yes.
Yeah. There have been many...
some more boot art to start.
When I joined the club, there was letters going into the club magazine between the owner of that car, Andy Bennett, and a chap called Jeff Archer. And basically they were just arguing about how ugly that car is. Andy Bennett trying to defend it, and yeah, Jeff Archer quite the opposite. But yeah, children about having a lovely time.
Yeah.
Everyone's having fun. I think the evening entertainment's about to begin, but we did the HubNut Social yesterday. Thank you. And absolutely shattered.
Yeah.
So
a little bit.
we're going home with our shouty dog. The German 2CV has come all the way from Germany.
With a Wales badge on it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Perhaps they've been there. But yeah, that's us done at the 2CV GB National. So I'm sorry we haven't got more to report on that. But
Yeah, we have got a few pictures which we'll share.
yeah, it was just so nice to actually turn off. So now we're going back to our accommodation, which is very pleasant. We're in sort of self-catering
Really
accommodation.
lovely. Really lovely.
2 nights. And then tomorrow back to Wales.
Yeah.
So we'll check the oil. We had to top the oil up at the Motorist yesterday. She dropped to the bottom of the mark, the minimum. Not off the dipstick, thankfully. And yeah, it's been going really, really well. But yeah, this has been so nice today. I've so enjoyed this. And I think the dogs have enjoyed it as well.
I think so.
Have a peek at Titch in the back.
She's flaked.
Look, we've worn her out. Aww.
She's sunning herself is what she's doing.
So there we go. We're going to go and rest, and we'll come back to you tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Bye. Well, hello. It's the next day. We are now driving home. It is drive home day. It is drive home day for everybody. There's lots of traffic about. We've done about 150 miles today from Cambridgeshire past Birmingham, Shrewsbury, and we've just left Welshpool. I'll go and jump back in the car where hopefully things are a bit quieter. Oh, it's loud out there. Yeah, Giselle is doing very nicely. It's 43 miles since we refueled at Wolverhampton. Is your sound coming online? They're a pain to turn on. Do you think Titch is still happy in the back, aren't you, Titch? Well, she's rather disgruntled, but we had pork pie for lunch and she didn't get very much of it.
Pork pie.
She did have a bit. But look, is this a present from Steph?
Yes.
We've got Haribo Orangina. So a little bit of a taste test while we're on the way today. Let's try one. Look, give me one. Give me one. Give me one.
A pink one or a yellow one?
Yellow. Let's go with yellow. It's traditional, isn't it?
There's some cute
The
little
little
Orangina
Orangina
bottles.
Bottle. That is quite cute. Let's see what that tastes like.
They smell amazing.
Mmm.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just really getting my smell back now, which is lovely.
Mmm. That's really nice. Mmm. It's not too tangy, is it?
I partagé, so we have to share.
Oh, okay.
Would you like a red one?
Mmm.
Oh no, no.
Taste test as well.
Frizz catches you up afterwards. I love frizzy sweets.
Oh yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? So, Is that red Orangina then?
I don't know.
Mmm. That's nice as well. I'm going to declare these a success.
These are very nice. Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup, Steph.
Merci. C'est très gentil. Merci.
Mmm.
Delicious.
Handing over the camera.
Oh, wait,
Get
is this-
Giselle started up.
Have you explained about the absolute chaos coming out of Wales?
Oh yeah, it's been absolute bedlam. The beauty is we live in paradise, so we're driving back to paradise. Most people are driving out of paradise. So apologies for the finger covering the lens there.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
This is HubNut. We don't do professional. But yeah, it's been good fun. Titch thinks she's juice sweets. They're not for you.
No.
It's like The Shining going on back here.
Here's Titchy.
Yeah, the sun is really warm today, but the air temperature's
Not
really
so
cool.
warm. No.
After yesterday, we were a bit spoiled in Cambridgeshire. It got properly hot.
Yes, and the social was hot as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been treated to some lovely weather this bank holiday weekend.
Which is very rare and unusual, particularly as it's Easter weekend, so...
I've been trying to drive Giselle gently, and I'm still only getting about 300 miles out of a tank of fuel. And tank of fuel is now costing about £58. So that's not ideal, but hey. It's been a really pleasant trip so far. We're now just a couple of hours away from home, I think. So still in the Welsh borders. But yeah, it's been really, really pleasant. Really nice to get out in Giselle for another road trip. And yeah, we've just been utterly blessed with the weather.
It has been glorious. Guaranteed.
The more I drive this car long distance though, the more I like it. I think it's just the clunky gear change and everything means if you do too many local miles, you just get a bit fed up. And the heavy steering and everything. But once you're out sailing along motorways, it's just lovely.
Well, you still love her even though you know you're not safe from a caravan now.
Yeah, that is a concern, but you've seen one of these towing a caravan.
That was a glorious
Not all of the
combination.
good times.
That was a beautiful van and a beautiful car. And we were just having a look at the stereo as well, weren't we?
Yeah.
Because we don't have one.
No, we don't.
Here
We
is
just
our
have a
stereo
hole.
hole.
Yeah. Well, here we are, back on the coast road, which is thankfully fairly empty so far because all the tourists have gone back to England. Still a bit of traffic about, but nothing like it can be.
We haven't got to our road run yet. That's like
No, we haven't got to Aberystwyth on yet.
Maybe
I think we're going to wrap this one up here because I think we've filmed enough. But,
and also, we always film that certain stretch of coast road, and as glorious as it is.
So we thought we'd do it a little bit earlier today. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone who came to the HubNut Social. It was spectacular and we absolutely loved it. Variety cars just amazing. Thank you to my friends who organised the 2CVGB National this year. It was a cracking event. I wish we could have stayed for more of it. And thank you to Miss HubNut and the dogs for being fun company on this trip. Most of the time, in the case of the dogs, most of the time. The odd fraught moment, the joy of elderly dogs. Just as a point of interest, I think we're up to about 660 miles on this trip. So it has been a lot of driving in 4 days. But Giselle has performed excellently. We topped up the oil once. I checked it when we stopped for fuel today and it was absolutely fine. Scenery still beautiful.
It is. I just thought I'd demonstrate the inland bit as well as the coastal bit.
Yeah, thank you very much. Don't forget you can head to the HubNut store if you wish to support us in such endeavours. But as I've decided to put this video out on the main HubNut channel, I will give you a pachu. So farewell. See you next time.
Pachu?
Pachu, yeah.
Oh,
Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go?
The hat.